gang, if you have Pisces in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, and you are curious about the person you are dealing with, whether you're in a relationship, situationship, just thinking about someone, whatever the case may be, then this reading is for you. If you don't know your signs for your zodiac chart, you can get a free birth chart by following the link in my description box. And while you are there, check out information on personal readings, okay? I have updated all of that to make that more financially feasible. That will kind of be workable for all of us, okay? And you might want to check that out. And of course, subscribe to my channel. And y'all, even if you have subscribed, double check your notifications. Those get recalibrated lately from time to time, okay? It's happened to me where I would set to get all notifications to some of the folks that I subscribe to, like Rich Lot, and then I wouldn't get notifications, and I'd be like, what's going on? I would flip over to his channel, see that he had uploaded stuff, and then I would go over, and my stuff would be set back, and so I would have to reset it to all. So double check that, okay? So with that being said, Pisces, you know, we're going to take a look at your person's energy, your energy, and a probable outcome, okay? And y'all, when you watch me and other tarot readers, the likes and comments are so helpful. Really helps us on YouTube, okay? So we do appreciate that. All right, Pisces gang, without further ado, let's get started and let's take a peek at the vibes associated with this connection. Let's get a vibe check. All right, vibe check here. Let's take a look, Pisces gang. Let's take a look. All right. Wow. Pisces. What are you not telling me? Let's talk. Let's have a chat. First of all, this is for some of you. All right, let's get the zodiac signs real quick. Okay, let's just get that out of the way and then we'll move along. All right, as you know, that may or may not be applicable, okay? I do not worry so much about zodiac signs when I read. It's more about the energies of the cards. But for those of you who are curious, we have in the majors, Aries, okay? In the minors, we have fire, air, earth, and air again. So you got a lot of major arcanas. This is probably an important connection, okay? Let's talk about this thing. Could be somebody that you're reconciling with from the past. You got the Judgment card that is peeked out in your person's energy. All right. Now, your person has long-term in mind, okay? Really ready to step up and nurture this thing to full potential. This is a pregnancy card, so be very mindful of that. And here's that Judgment card we just talked about. Got the Page of Wands in reverse, okay? Be very careful about letting other people's opinions affect things, okay? And I think your person may be a little bit bothered by someone that's in their ear. I don't get that this is a third party. What I get is nosy Nancy's, okay, if you will, all right? And that are, you know, and nobody knows what is right for a relationship and the actions taken therein except the people that are in the relationship. Point blank period, okay? Because, you know, take the same exact situation, put me in it instead of you, and because of my life experiences, what's right for me to do is going to be different than what's right for you, okay? So here we go. I would have no way of knowing. And plus, I've not been in an identical situation even then, okay? So there you go. Nobody has any business putting their 2 cents in, and that's all I'm going to speak to about that. But also, you can cut it off, or your person, by not listening. That's another thing, okay? Now, let's move along on this thing. All right, so I think you are all about moving forward. All about moving forward. And I think you have made that clear. And they have too. Somebody's made it clear with this High Priestess in the reverse. Somebody's come forward. The Fool is all about taking an intuitive, wise leap of faith. Okay, that's in the tarot. That's not a fool in the traditional definition. Okay, and I think there are some things that you guys have overcome, some drama. And going forward, drama clearing, okay? Building a house on something solid, stable, okay? This is, you know, the Tower reversed, okay? You've heard me say this probably, if you've watched me for any length of time, that the Tower in the upright is a shifting sand, built on shifting sand, house of cards. Well, it's in the reverse here. Something strong and stable coming through, okay? You're moving on to the next level with this person, all right? And you have the Ten of Pentacles. That's long-term as well. Okay, so you got two cards here that can speak to long-term commitment and abundance. Okay, you may end up having a nice family with this person, or you may even work with this person, but this is long-term commitment. But you also could very well, both of you together, do well financially as well. Okay, so I see this really overcoming a lot. Now, let's talk about this. You got the Eight of Swords here. This is the card of not being able to see the forest for the trees, okay, many times, okay, and sometimes, and I do think that's the case here. So I think there's something you're not seeing about this person. I don't know what it is, because I think they are pretty much okay. Are there issues? Yeah, with these people's opinions, but I don't, I only think that can affect things if it is allowed to. And that can be very much something that is self-imprisonment, okay, because whoever is listening, okay, is allowing themselves to be imprisoned by other people's opinions, which should not make a damn, okay? That's how we say damn in the South, by the way. But anyway, yeah, because why? This thing has all the potential in the world here. Look at these cards. Look at this. Okay, so I don't know who's being affected by this. I don't know if it's you or your person, but if it's you, then I love you, Pisces. This is loving advice to you to help you to stay out of prison. I do not see things ending, but I think you're really, really, somebody, you or them, are really, really overburdened and really creating your own prison by listening to other people, because at the end of the day, this is beautiful. Okay, really is. And, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to speak to something real quick. I had to get to a place where I did not concern myself with anyone else's opinion of myself other than me. Now, I hold myself to a higher standard than anybody else does anyway, as far as my behavior goes. But I got to the point where I'm like, okay, if at the end of every day, I can lay my head on the pillow and have a clean conscience that I treated people like I would like to be treated, okay, to the best of my ability. Nobody's perfect, okay, then that's all that matters. And let me tell you something. At that point in time, the very closest family relationships were really, really damaged. My daughter, my father, Many of you know that my mother has passed away. But here's the thing you need to understand. I had to say, my daughter's opinion doesn't matter. My father's opinion doesn't matter. I have to do what's right for me. And guess what happened? That didn't happen overnight. Didn't happen in a week. But they started noticing behavioral differences in me. They did. And then the next thing you know, they started commenting about it. And the next thing you know, 6 months, 9 months later, we're headed towards a beautiful relationship. And we start having heart-to-heart talks. And, both. My dad, my 86-year-old father, yes, old Southern gentleman, yes, okay, and my daughter. And then their behaviors started to change because our relationships started to heal. But it was only then, it's when I stopped caring, so to speak, that things actually worked out. So you've got to put other people's opinions by the wayside. So if that's you, then certainly just do that. If it's your person, then have a heart-to-heart, okay? I don't see endings here in any stretch of the imagination, but it's going to create problems for you, okay? Can you overcome it? Sure. The whole point of tarot is to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing, you could do better, and help you to avoid being in, situations that are less than pleasant, okay? We'll just leave it at that, Pisces gang. Okay, let's get some additional advice for you. Additional advice, all right? From the tarot, some additional advice for my Pisces gang. My Pisces friends. Let's take a look, Pisces. What advice do we have for you? We're going to pull some, okay, this is an important connection you're in, okay? Divine counterpart kind of energy, all right? A lot of nurturing, all right? Advice, though. All right, this is all about the World card. It's all about going inside, letting the chips fall where they may. Don't worry about other people's opinions. You do you. You go inside every day and you fix you to the best of your ability, right? And at the end of the day, you don't worry about another thing. You just let the chips fall where they may. You let life unfold organically, okay? Because I promise it will work great. Cut out that which is not in alignment with where you want to go and what your goals are and where you're headed. Okay, do not worry about other people's opinions, yet again associated with this card, okay? And you have the King of Cups here, okay? Bring your goals into alignment with what is best for you, okay? And certainly when you have the opportunity to be supportive towards other people, then do it without expectation of anything in return, okay? That's just making the whole collective energy better by doing that, okay? All right, so that's what I get for you for advice, guys, okay? The World card is a lot of happiness coming in. The Queen of Swords, a lot of wisdom. And the King of Cups, silent strength all day long. That's the dude or dudette that will bring you your favorite food just because they ever heard you talking about it in passing for no reason at all. Very thoughtful, okay? Let's get some Moonology for you guys, Pisces gang, okay? Moonology for my Pisces friends. Let's take a look. You're very close to achieving your goal. See, it's not that hard of a fix. I told you. All right. Fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Whatever it is going to come to a head in a good way and get resolved for many of you. And look at here. What did I just say about having a heart-to-heart? Communication is key. New moon in Gemini, which is my sign. Okay. So there you go. Let's get quotes for you guys. Quote or two from the deck of my homemade cheesy 3x5 cards that have quotes that speak to my soul. So let's do that for some help for you guys. Outside of your comfort zone is where the magic happens, okay? Inside your comfort zone is no opportunity for growth. But when you are uncomfortable and you have to learn and grow, boom. Okay, that's where the magic happens. All right, I say that a lot. Be prepared for your authenticity to offend some people. Those people don't really matter. Oh, I love this one. Some of you need to hear this. That wolf inside you is meant for greater things than howling over lost love. Oh, yeah. There you go. Love that. Okay, so Pisces gang, thank you all for watching. Thank you so much for your support of my channel. And I hope you will subscribe, like, and comment, okay? And, of course, if you want, hit me up for a personal reading if you want to delve into your specific situation in more detail. Thank you, Pisces gang. Much love.